I arrived in Australia 7 years ago on a sponsored visa. I then got my permanent residency and then I got my Australian citizenship. So I'm now benefit of having a dual citizenship between the UK and Australia, and I've never looked back since. For me, the motivating factor was very much the lifestyle. Working in London was very busy, chaotic, stuck on the tube most mornings, whereas now my morning commute is down to the beach and back to work from home, or I run to work. It's very much an outdoor lifestyle, and for me that was a huge motivating factor to be outdoors more and enjoy the beach, the parks and everything that Sydney has to offer. Living and working in Australia is completely different to the UK. It's very much work to live and not live to work. The entire industry is much more tolerant of lifestyle and enjoying that work-life balance, and it's really especially paramount since the pandemic and the massive focus on working from home, having that flexibility of starting later, finishing earlier and taking advantage of the beautiful weather that we have. The outdoor lifestyle, going to the beach after work is a very common thing. Going for a surf in the morning may sound extremely cliche, but it's true. The busiest time down at the beach where I live is between 6 and 8 in the morning before everyone goes to work. It's very much about getting fresh air. You don't need to be running a marathon every day at 6 a.m, but it's about enjoying the outdoors lifestyle and enjoying nature and appreciating sunrise and having coffee with friends. And half of your social activity in your day started before 9 a.m. So by the time you actually come to work, you're much more refreshed and ready to go, and your entire day and work isn't sat at your desk. The media industry as a whole is very similar to the UK, and the difference is obviously, of course, local publishers, local tech providers. There's a big focus on innovation and tech within Australia, and there's a big focus from the government to support and buy local. Therefore, there's actually a lot of innovation happening. Whilst you may find all of your global players here, you will find a heavy influence of local media. And really the way that media is done here is very similar to the UK, but definitely a huge focus on relationships and getting to know people. A lot of your meetings will happen over coffee, which is actually really awesome because the coffee here is great. So you'll happen to actually be doing a lot more meetings and getting to know people rather than transactional. Walking meetings, for example, are really popular, again, taking advantage of the outdoor lifestyle. So the players and the industry is quite similar, but the way that business is transacted is quite different. The prospects are endless. There's plenty of opportunity here. There's the global, say, ad tech and media players that are here, but there's also all of these innovative startups and local media partners here as well. The independent agency scene in Australia is thriving, whilst there are the big holdco companies here as well. The independent agencies are really taking off in Australia, and there's a lot of opportunity there to build and grow. So there's a great opportunity in a growing and affluent economy here in Australia. My advice would be to just do it. Jump in and take the plunge. You don't know until you move here. You may enjoy visiting here, but it's a different experience actually living here, and one that you won't regret at all. So what are you waiting for? Just book the ticket. So if anyone is looking to move to Australia, I'd advise going to the IMAA website and contact them for more information.